He was so happy.
Family and friends are still in shock over the death of 5-year-old Geontae Glass.
Just couldn't believe it. Who would do something to a 5-year-old like that? That ain't never did nothing to nobody.
He was the best kid you ever want to meet. He was happy. He was playful, full of life.
Authorities arrested 25-year-old Shalinda Glass and her boyfriend, 31-year-old Kevin Tolles, in connection with the death of little Geontae. Geontae's body was discovered around 1 o'clock this morning at a home on Shady Grove Road in Mountainboro. Authorities say the home belongs to Tolles. Investigators discovered Geontae's body inside a blue Altima, the same car reported stolen after Shalinda Glass claimed Geontae went missing after a man abducted him from a Conoco gas station in Albertville. While authorities continue to search for a motive or who may have left the car at the residence, residents in the community remain stunned.
It wakes everybody up. We all know about all the drugs and stuff, but I had no idea it was that little boy. And it's just an awful situation.
It's shocking because this is just a little town. Nothing like this has ever happened like this. No. It's sad.
Just the strength of each other. Help other. Just praying.
Obviously, this is a couple of days old. The swelling had gone down.
Preston York says he never imagined this would ever happen to him. York, an avid bicyclist and lover of the outdoors, says he had to place his hobby on hold temporarily the day he got bit by a venomous snake while training at Oak Mountain Park near Birmingham.
I got about 2-3 feet from the water and I felt something hit my foot. And my girlfriend started screaming, "Snake!" And I pushed the boat on into the water and I looked down and there was a 3-foot water moccasin chewing on my toe.
After suffering weeks of pain and discomfort in the hospital, York had to be placed on several medications and painkillers. He says he also came close to having one of his toes amputated.
And that's where the venom was pumping out of his fang.
York isn't the only one warning others about the dangers of snakes. So is Carrie Payne with the Gadsden City Parks and Recreation Department. Payne says city workers have posted signs at Nakalula Falls Park after several snakes were spotted there.
The snakes are, of course, going to be hunting a water source, and with the drought, we're expecting them to be around in the creek more than usual.
Just watch where you step. If you see the signs, be careful.
Respect venomous snakes. They're part of our nature. They're part of our ecosystem. We need them. And they're not vicious or malicious. They're just protecting themselves and the way they know how. But we just need to take caution.
I watched him grow up. He's a good kid.
It's a tragic, tragic loss.
It's being described as one of the most gruesome crime scenes inside Blockbuster Video Wednesday night when a gunman killed 4 innocent young men. Police say 2 store employees and 2 customers, who were brothers from Jacksonville, were shot execution style. Thursday, friends and family come together, remembering those who lost their lives in this senseless crime.
He's really funny, but yet he was kind of shy in a way. He kind of ducked his head, but still he'd say, "Hey, how you doing?"
He was bubbly, everything was a joke to him. We always played around.
Roy Gunter shows us this Weaver High School picture with his close friend Austin Joplin. They were good times, he said. Just 5 months ago, Gunter worked at Blockbuster with the victim.
At first, I didn't believe it, It's just a hard thing to deal with, it makes you sort of nervous to work in retail.
Judy Johnson lives a few doors away from the Joplin family and remembers when Austin first learned how to swim.
He was always a pretty good kid, and just a typical boy.
The mask is off, and Donald Wheat, suspected of carrying out the execution-style killings of 4 young men, remains in jail. Blockbuster tragedy of May 15th stunned this close-knit community. So much so, business owners are reevaluating their security measures.
I was hoping to get a gun and maybe some mace or something, I don't know.
Whether it's at this downtown Anniston coffee house or a small convenience store.
We kind of take it for granted that, hey, we're downtown and hopefully nobody does anything. It's scary.
Cashier Robin Paris came face to face with the masked gunman at Joe's Quick Stop in Talladega County. She says Wheat demanded all the cash in the store, about $2,000. She was not harmed, but since then, this store has made some changes.
We're doing everything a lot different. We don't keep that much cash here anymore. The owner's in and out all the time. And we got cameras.
$2.
And that's what Pam Hooper says has put her at ease. Hooper offers this bit of advice for stores who are without.
To update their video surveillance, and if they don't have anybody with them, to have 2 on duty.
One nice thing is that most of our business is credit cards, so if you're out there, we don't have a lot of cash.